Good morning, I'm Doug Landblom. I'm a beef cattle specialist with North Dakota State University's Dickinson Research and Extension Center, Dickinson, North Dakota. And we're on the ranch with Derek Dukart, who is a cooperator, farmer rancher participant in the SARE project. That is the Sustainable Ag and Research and Education program. And Derek, we've been talking a bit about what you're doing here with this set of cows and the strip grazing that you're doing here on the farm on this piece of land. Tell me a little bit about what's seeded here in the cover crop, and then we've got some other questions we'd like to talk about.
Thanks, Doug. The cover crop is a mix of oats, pea, lentil, radish, and turnip with some rapeseed, along with a millet and a sorghum sudan. Also, we put in some wildflowers for beneficial insects for pollination. And like I said before, the cows are grazing it as supplemental grazing during the summer.
Okay. The other thing that part of what we're doing, of course, and what you're doing is as a cover crop, and you're not only interested in the cattle and additional forage for the cattle during the drought that we've had here in North Dakota, but we're also talking about soil health and what we can do to not only take care of our animals and produce pounds of beef, but also to take care of our soil resource so that we can grow another crop in the next year. As I look at the ground here, could you tell me a little bit about what you're trying to do, what your goals are with the soils here?
Our goal is to try to keep as much litter on the ground as possible, or cover. That way we retain moisture for the next crop or the next cropping season, along with if we can keep the straw or the corn stalks on the ground, it allows the biological activity to happen faster, to break down the corn stalks from the previous crop year, or this cover crop to break down for next year.
Question I might have, Derek, is sometimes in farming we use fertilizers, and we add some fertilizer. Could you tell me a little bit about what you think the added litter that we have here and your future fertilization? Will you use a full rate, a partial rate, or perhaps no additional fertilizer?
On this cover crop, we did fertilize it with some nitrogen, no starter fertilizer. Previous corn crop was fertilized to a full extent or full rate. Our goal is to utilize less fertilizer in the future, just because it's a high cost input. When we go in here with winter triticale hairy vetch, we may put a starter down just to enhance the winter survivability of the winter triticale hairy vetch. The next season, or the spring of 2013, we will not add any fertilizer to the winter triticale hairy vetch. And then the next crop would be the cash corn crop. We'll do a soil test and see where we're at, and we may or may not. It just depends on what's in the soil test.
Well, thank